Wander, and today I will continue my playthrough of Assassin's Creed 2. Jumping into this right now. I think there's 14. Let's see, so there's 14 memory spaces in this game. So the goal is going to be to probably try to do 2 or 3 a stream if I can. So we'll see where we stand at the 2-hour mark. The Dolce Casa.
So, tell me everything.
They executed father for treason.
Mario.
Federico and Petruccio too. And they came for me.
Do you know why?
I have no answers, Uncle.
Wow.
Only a list of names taken from a man who wished me dead.
Yeah.
I still can't believe they are gone.
Don't worry. We will make sense of this.
I wish I shared your optimism.
Come on, keep pace. We're almost there. I think you will find much to like in Monteriggioni.
Not really.
I thought Monteriggioni was an enemy of Firenze.
For now. Next year it will be its friend, the year after its enemy again, and on and on. I cannot keep track, so I have stopped trying.
Let's go, Fred. Take this score.
Hard-working people. Our shops
voicing
may
Mario.
only carry simple goods, but they're well made and dependable. There is a chapel here too. The prete seems a nice enough fellow, but I've never been much of a believer.
Did you know the Villa Auditore is almost 200 years old? It was built by my great-grandfather, a strange man who carried all kinds of secrets. Keep your eyes open, and you might discover a few of them yourself.
With all the fighting that's been going on, this place has started to get a bit rough around the edges. I wish I could do something about it.
Oh my
But I just
gosh.
don't have the time or money to fix things up. Guess that's life, huh?
Vines.
Here we are.
Looks like all
Casa
over the
Dolce
place.
Casa.
Yeah.
So, what do you think?
It's most impressive, Uncle.
She's seen better days, I suppose. Believe me, I'd have her shining again if only I had the time. Now that you have had the tour, Nipote, you should go and outfit yourself. My men in the market are expecting you.
Give me some money.
Return here when you're finished, and we'll begin.
Begin? Begin what?
Even though I've got
I
3,000
thought
florins.
you'd come here to train.
No, Uncle. I came here to escape Firenze. And I intend to take my family further still.
But what about your father? He'd want you to finish his work.
What work? My father was a banker.
Wait, he did not tell you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ma che me combini, Giovanni? Where to even begin? Go and fetch the gear in the market. It will give me time to think. But that's that. We'll talk more later. Some spending money should you need it.
Yep.
And if you find yourself
That's
in
it.
need of rest, I've prepared a room for you on the top floor of the villa.
Give me that money, boy. 1,000 florins. Even though I had 3,000 on me. Hey, I'm not knocking it. It's better to give than to receive.
You'll not find fairer prices than these.
Some greaves. I don't know what else. A dagger. Dagger.
You'll be well satisfied, I know it.
Oh.
Do you require a medical assistance?
Always stock up on apothecary supplies. Do I have to synchronize the viewpoint? I don't have to, but I will. And I think there's a glyph up here I'm gonna get. Yep, there it is. December 21st, 2012.
The past. A vast web of connections and interconnections, all ruled by chance. Or is it?
"64 squares." Oh, I love these. Well, I love the first ones. I don't like the rest of them. This is Queen Elizabeth. First? Pretty sure it's the first. Yep. There's the Apple of Eden. And this is Napoleon Bonaparte. Very interesting figure. Too bad when he's featured in Assassin's Creed Unity, he's just like featured poorly. Apple of Eden 1. A piece of Eden 1. Now this actually is in Assassin's Creed 3, George Washington, but it's like, it felt very like, they seemed to forget about it when they were making the game. They're like, oh crap, George Washington had an Apple of Eden, so we gotta put this in the game, you know, and it's an interesting DLC, but it's kind of like, why, you know, just didn't really feel, you know, part of the story, but. Crap, why'd I do that? I didn't even get the synchronized viewpoint. Yeah, there's some small little residences outside of the city, but you only have to go explore those if you're looking for the feathers for the and other collectibles as well. There's like statues of some of the Greek Roman
Don't
gods.
worry. We're only staying here for a little while.
I don't like it here. I want to go home.
I know. Salute, uncle. I did as you asked.
And quickly too, ben fatto. Now, let's teach you how to fight.
No. As I said, we are leaving.
Ezio, you barely held your own against Vieri. You won't survive a week on the road. If you want to leave, so be it. But at least do so armed with the skills and knowledge necessary to defend yourself. If not for me,
Here
for
comes
your
the
mother and sister.
Rocky training
Fine.
montage.
Ottimo.
Practice makes perfect.
You can swing a sword, to be sure.
Sword?
But offense alone will not carry a battle. You will survive long enough to strike. I will teach you how to dodge.
You said my father was more than just a banker.
No use dancing around it, I suppose. Your father was an assassin, Ezio.
I told you before. My father was a paper pusher.
Then, I've taught you how to avoid your enemy's attacks. Now you'll learn how to turn them to your advantage.
Or will
All
I?
this talk of assassins and Templars, it reeks of fantasy.
Like something from an old parchment covered in arcane writing, perhaps?
Oh. Keep trying to click
How did you
R1.
know?
I don't know why.
You have your father's blade. I figured you have the codex page he was holding as well.
Codex.
See, a guide to the inner workings of the Order. Its origin, purpose, and techniques.
Purpose.
Our creed, if you will. Your father believed the codex contained a powerful secret. Something that would change the world. Perhaps that's why they came for him.
Assassins, Templars, Codex pages. This is a lot to take in.
You need to open your mind, Ezio. Always remember, nothing is true, Everything
Thing is permitted, yeah.
Let's finish this. Come now. Chiudiamo questa faccenda.
Oh, you bastard.
You're making fine progress, Ezio. Today I'm going to teach you how to position yourself in battle. Where you stand and how you move can make all the difference.
Trying to save the day,
Don't
actually,
think
or
I
the
haven't seen you
time to
picking apart
change.
my library. I trust you believe me now?
Yes, my father was an assassin. But why the need for such secrecy?
Are you familiar with the Templars? One of several knightly orders formed during the Crusades. History teaches they were disbanded nearly 200 years ago in France. Only they weren't. Merely pushed underground, where they continued their nefarious work.
What work?
The Templars seek dominion over man, and we, the assassins, are sworn to stand against them.
Was Uberto one of them?
Yes. Oh. Oh. The gonads.
Well done, Nipote. You've really come into your own.
Thank you, Uncle, for all you have given me.
Your family. Such is my duty and my desire.
I'm glad you had me stay.
Good. You've reconsidered leaving.
We sail for Spain in 3 days.
But Nipote, I have given you these skills that you might be better prepared to strike against our enemies.
And if they find me, I will.
You want to leave Ezio? To throw away everything your father fought and died for? To deny your heritage? Fine. Come vuoi. Arrivederci e buona fortuna.
Uncle, wait! Why is
Well.
he so upset?
How can you not be? Vieri's been harassing us ever since you first arrived. To be expected, I suppose, given his heritage.
Uncle! Where is everyone?
They ride for San Gimignano to slay that snake, Vieri.
I wish to join them.
You'll find what you need at the stables.
Well, looks like we're going to San Gimignano. Oh, wrong one. Nope, wrong one again. Conspirators.
Vieri di Pazzi, the youngest member of the second most notorious Florentine banking family, this kid knew how to burn right through his father's money. Outside of spending sprees involving weaponry, exotic animals and clothes, he was fiercely competitive. Vieri hosted races of all kinds, boating, horseback riding, running. All of them rigged, of course. And get this, if through some amazing stroke of luck he ever lost, he'd invite the winner's entire family over for a victory dinner and serve them a meal to die for.
To put it bluntly, he's a prick. Little asshole who no one managed to, you know, discipline. See, I think it's pointing me upstairs, if I'm not mistaken. I think when I get back, they sort of take me over the whole reconstruction ordeal.
Ezio, look at her. I still can't get her to talk. She spends all day and night in front of those feathers Petruchio used to collect. She can't let them go. I don't know what to do.
Don't worry. She'll come back to us. I know it.
Now we're off to San Gimignano. I think.
I'm recent good fortune finding new suppliers at payroll. I've traditional remedies.
Traditional remedies.
My friend.
Love the sound of the hooves on the road. Yep. Yeah, they have some pretty cool looking armor in this game. Now I'm gonna No, I'm not. I'm not going to. If I see a viewpoint, I'm gonna synchronize it. But if I don't see one out here, I'm not gonna worry about it that much. Yeah, I think this is the only one. I don't feel like going on a. I have to come back here anyway. I think to deal with the rest of the Patsy conspirators. So, I think I have to deal with like Father Antonio Maffei or something like that. So I have to deal with some of those guys later. But right now, I'll just focus on this mission.
Ezio, what are you doing here?
Taking responsibility. Vieri troubles you because of me.
Vieri troubles us because he's a Templar, and we are assassins.
Either way, I wish to help.
Va bene. Then listen close. First, we must find a way inside the city, though it seems Vieri expects us. He has sealed the gates and sent his men to guard them. Fortunately for us, the city is larger than its host. The southern gate suffers for it, so this is where we'll strike. Pronti?
Some good tactical appraisals. Onward and upward. Yeah, it's so strange. I bet if you were to go here today, it wouldn't be nowhere near as verdant and rural. It would be so urbanized, as I'm sure it is today.
All right, Ezio. Here's how it is going to work. My men and I will distract the guards. Once we have engaged them, get yourself over the wall and find a way to open the gates. Take these throwing knives. Use them to dispatch the archers.
I'm ready when you are.
Throwing knives, I remember them from the first game. Came in handy. I wonder what that means. Ah! The gate has been opened. There's no going back now.
Well done, Ezio. We're in. This way, men. I want you to distract those guards and keep them from
This is a seemingly calm
Hopefully it will
war
buy me
zone
enough
right here.
time to find and
Or
silence
attack.
Vieri.
Va bene.
Wait, Nipote. Take a few of my men with you, just to be safe. Come join me once they're dealt with.
What's Vieri up to now? No one knows, but something has him on edge. How else to explain all the bananas?
Signal again when you should follow.
Get so frustrated and all over the place right here. No, I will admit, I'm not that well versed on Renaissance history. It's kind of an interesting time period, but also kind of boring to me. Well, I guess it depends on what you're researching or reading about. Also, the term Renaissance is a misnomer. It was is an invention by people in that time period to make that specific time period look so new and fresh, when actually it really wasn't. It was something attached to. It was a name attached after the Renaissance. It wasn't. It wasn't so revolutionary, and it technically isn't very revolutionary, to be honest. It's just something that, we as Westerners have attached to it.
Your uncle's under attack and needs help. Go to him.
The Middle Ages weren't so dark and decadent either. There was a lot of innovative stuff going on, but don't tell that to the Italians during this time period. They'd flip their shit. Oh, what?
Ah, Nipote. There you are.
Of course.
Something for a snack. Vieri's men ambushed us. Now we've got to. My brothers and I will deal with these guards. I want you to go on ahead and root out that snake. See that justice.
Okay, make sure no one's following me. Ooh. Don't. Excuse me. Don't mind if I do. Oh. Oh, wow, okay.
Don't even think of it. The quality of our stitching is legendary. Here you know you are getting the best.
Good old Vieri. Oh, never mind. It's more conspirators.
It's settled. Vieri, you will remain here to coordinate the mercenary. Francesco will organize our forces in the city and send word when it's time to strike. Jacopo, your job is to calm the citizens once the deed is done.
What of that Ubriacone Mario? He continues to harass my forces, and I fear he'll discover what we intend.
He's always been trouble. Just like that bastardo brother of his.
Then let me reunite them, father.
There will be plenty of time to clean up the rifiuti when we're finished. Now, is there anything else? Muy bien. May the Father of Understanding guide you.
May the Father of Understanding guide you.
It's revealed in Assassin's Creed Origins that the Father of Understanding is Julius Caesar.
Mario has invaded the city. He comes for you. Then let's not keep him waiting.
I think it's generally who they attribute that to. But one thing I like about the Assassin's Creed games is that sort of conspiracy element. Like, you have this group of villains and they're trying to do something. Sometimes I think that's it's often kind of neglected in some of these games. But I very much like it. I think it's cool. It gives you, you're not fighting the same old bad guys. You're, with it. Straight. Sort of Like I said, something that becomes disconnected in some titles. Assassin's Creed Syndicate did a good job with it.
For a long, long time.
I don't use the dagger too much, so. Ow. Again. Oh. Oh, that I'm pretty sure that was painful.
What are you and your allies planning? Is this what my father discovered? Is this why he was killed?
I'm sorry. Were you hoping for a confession?
Pezzo di merda! Vorrei solo che avesse sofferto di più! Hai avuto la fine che meritavi!
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Spero che
Enough, Ezio! Show some respect.
Respect? After all that's happened, do you think he would have shown either of us such kindness?
Probably
You
not.
are not Fieri. Do not become him. Che la morte ti dia le pace che cercavi. Requiesca in pace. Take this. Read it when you have the time. Our work here is finished. Let us return to the villa.
Was that the end of sequence 3? I think it was. I might get several sequences out of this playthrough then, or this part of the stream. I'll shoot for how far I can go. I might do some of the side stuff. That might sort of give it some more oomph, I suppose.
Bring me your sick and wounded.
I want to say that was probably the end of that, yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess there's one more, but aside from that, for the most part, it's done. Oh yeah, I think they have a party or something. Or they are partying.
And here he is, our campione Ezio.
Oh, hey, Ezio! I see you've wasted no time starting the celebration.
And why not? You've done us a great service, Nipote. With Vieri dead, La Toscana will grow quiet once more. Do you know what that means?
Basta lavorare.
Si passa tutto il giorno a bere.
E a puttane. What? It's true.
Come, Ezio, walk with me.
Yes, uncle. The Pazzi answer to another. Spaniard.
He is Rodrigo Borgia.
Rodrigo
one of the
Borgia.
most powerful men in all of Europe. And
Pope
leader
Alexander
of the
VI.
Templar Order.
Or who will later become Pope Alexander VI.
Which makes him responsible for the murder of my father and brothers.
A man of vice, not a holy man by any
Kill you
means.
too, given the chance.
Then I must stand against him if I wish to be free. But not until every
So I
other
highly
Templar
doubt he'd be
has
running
fallen to
around
my blade.
dressed the way he is
Father's
and
least would
involved
guide
in such a way.
Where will you go next?
Firenze. Francesco de Pazzi will share the fate of his son.
A sensible next step. No doubt he intends evil for the city. All right, that's enough grim talk for one night. I'll be in my study if you need me.
I shall read the letter my uncle gave me.
Messer Francesco, I have done as requested. and spoken with your son. I agree with your assessment, though only in part. Yes, Vieri is brash and prone to act without forethought. And he has a habit of treating the mercenari like playthings. I have received reports of at least 3 men being disfigured as a result. But I do not think him, as you put it, beyond repair. Rather, I believe the solution to be a simple matter. He seeks your approval, your attention. These outbursts of his are a result of insecurities, born out of a sense of inadequacy.
Basically, little man syndrome.
He speaks of you often and fondly, and expresses a desire to be closer to you. So, if he is loud and foul and angry, I believe it is simply because he wants to be noticed. He wants to be loved. Act as you see fit on the information I've given you here. But I must ask that we end this correspondence. Were he to discover the nature of our conversations, I fear what might become of me. Yours in confidence, Fra Giocondo.
Well then. He's an insatiable little brat. But alas, he's dead now. Stabbed in the foot and then slit in the face with a knife. Or sliced in the face with a knife.
Look familiar?
Other codex pages.
Yes. Your father managed to find and translate a few before he...
Here.
This is not your father's work. Someone else has translated it.
Leonardo da Vinci, a friend.
Leonardo.
Do you see the way the words cross from one page to the next?
There is something underneath it all. Some kind of map. Where is it supposed to lead?
Your father and I managed to make out bits of a prophecy scrawled across these pages. It was written by an assassin like us, who long ago held a piece of Eden.
Altair?
His name was Altair.
Ooh.
He spoke of something powerful and ancient hidden beneath the land.
What is it?
What indeed? Solving that little mystery is exactly why we collected these pages.
Then let me help. Each time I take on my father's work. All of it. I start with the page I took from Vieri. Leonardo will decode it for us.
Bene. Return here when time permits, and we'll add it to the wall.
Do I have any? No, I do not. Oh, I already did this. Crap. See, this is part of the thing that pisses me off about this game. They introduce all these mechanics and all of these things, and then all of a sudden, they make you do it all over again. It's like, I just did this. I don't need to do it again. Stop it. Oh well. Guess beggars can't be choosers. Oh, deja vu. Oh yeah, this is another thing I'm gonna have to do, is get all these codex pages. For some reason I was thinking I was going to have to kill some guards down there. You usually have to, or you will, in the cities, but can't believe I thought I was going to kill someone here out of everywhere. Okay. Kind of excited and can't wait until, because I intend to play through all the games, so logically I'll make my way to Origins and Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Both those games they're good. I kind of like the current state of Assassin's Creed, but I don't think they need to keep doing it. You know, it's nice to change up the whole series the way they've done it, but they don't need to. Assassin's Creed does not need to turn into an RPG. It's fun to play around with that for now, and maybe, maybe do one more, make it like a trilogy of sorts. But then I think they need to go back to stuff like this, or maybe somehow combine both of them. I think they kind of tried to do that with Assassin's Creed Origins, but yeah, I really want to see a game set in medieval England, like Robin Hood kind of stuff. Playing the first game really got me sort of wanting that. You won't have to worry about a lot of buildings and stuff, definitely in England, since it was a bunch of muddy huts and, ancient Roman fortresses and such. Or maybe if they want to do all the luscious sort of castles and stuff like that, they can do France, but... For the most part, the series is very good. I really enjoy it. I highly doubt it's going to end anytime soon. Be that for good or ill. Now is it sequence 3 completed? Yep. Hopefully I might get through 4 and 5 in this playthrough. If I do, that'd be amazing. Because then that'll put me at what? Not too many more. What? 9? Sequences left. Don't know if I'd always be able to squeeze out sort of 3 memory sequences, but I don't know, they're actually probably kind of short.
Salute, Claudia.
Our uncle is un mostro. This is outrageous.
What's happened?
He's making me work. If Father was here, I'd never be stuck behind a desk like this.
And what are the terms of this supposed enslavement?
Since someone decided we're going to stay here, Zio Mario suggested we try and find the money to repair the villa.
Oh,
Problem is,
blow that passive aggressiveness out your ass.
Oh, great. More work for me. Well, benissimo. If you start paying for improvements to the town, I'll keep track of them in this book. And since I have nothing better to do, I'll also make note of any objects you bring in from the outside. If you actually get this place up and running, travelers might visit and spend money. Although I doubt anyone will want to come this far out of the city. But if they do, I'll keep the money we make in this chest. You're going to have to show up to take it to the bank yourself. Because when it gets full, I'm just going to take the extra cash for myself. Capito?
Deal.
Take my money? Better be taking my money. Oh yeah, here's the arquitecto.
Buongiorno. Is there something wrong?
Ser Mario hired me to deal with this mess, but I'm an architetto, not a miracle worker. Without money, I can't fix any of these buildings.
And if someone brought you money?
Then we'd be in business. You must be Ser Ezio. Am I right?
Uncle, I like this architetto.
He gets very observant when he can smell mud.
If you want to fix up this town, I'm going to need it. I have a price list here for new shops and renovations. Just bring me gold, make a choice, and I'll begin at once. If I build you a shop, you, as the landlord, can purchase goods there at lower rates. If you invest more money in the shop, you get an even greater discount. As for renovations, well, you'll be bringing the town and villa back to life. As Ser Mario tells me, that was very important to your great-great-grandfather. Plus, when you buy shops and renovations, you'll be increasing the number of people who visit, causing your income to increase. So, let's take a look, shall we?
Yeah, okay. Art merchant, bank. I've got 8,000 florins. I forgot. I think the bank. If you double down the bank, that brings you the most money, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll go with the art merchant first. Open up the art shop, and then we'll go to the bank. Open up the bank too. And I don't know if I really want to spend too much more. One more. Definitely need to get that open soon. No, Taylor. I mean that is the oldest profession, arguably, some say.
Buon viaggio.
Yeah, I want to leave some from perhaps buying some money for my weapons.
Ezio, my boy, I think it's time I showed you something.
Well, then show me something. Let's go. I swear I'm gonna install these in my house one day. I'm gonna have a secret bookshelf that leads to some like private cave area or something. I'll have to say something in a few minutes after this part, but it reminds me of another video game. Video game kind of aimed at kids, but still, it just reminds me of it.
This is the sanctuary. It was built by my great-grandfather to honor the memory of the Assassin Order and protect its secrets. Look around. These are the assassins who guarded the freedom of humanity when it was most threatened. And this is the armor of Altair. Little is known about Altair's life, but his armor is light and very strong. I'd give it to you, but I don't know how to retrieve it. My great-grandfather told me it would remain locked away until all its protectors were made whole. I heard rumors of crypts located.
What the hell does that mean?
Hidden tombs filled with treasure, where these six were moved centuries ago. Maybe they have something to do with it. In my younger days, I sought the six myself, with no success. Perhaps you will have better luck.
In order to achieve perfect synchronization with Ezio, you have to get that armor.
Alrighty then. I'm going to get that armor, that's for sure. But yeah, this series kind of reminds me of the video game series Sly Cooper. At least the first three of this series with Altair, Ezio, and Connor. But you know, it's about like a raccoon and his entire family. It's like a long line of thieves, and they're all raccoons. So this is kind of like that. It reminds me of sort of. Yeah, it reminds me of that. This is a fun series, very fun game. In fact, I'm playing through them right now on PlayStation Now, so kind of fun. All right. I would get that other one, but that's going to be most of my money, and I don't want to do that. At least yet. Well, they're both the same, except the Venetian Falchion is 3. I'll go with the Venetian. And we'll go with a knife. Yay, I have no money now. Let me see if I can buy anything from this. Is that lady with Ermine? I have no idea who that is. So I think now I go back to Firenze. $1470. I think it's still 1476. Maybe wrong. It should update me when I get there. So Ezio's still 17 years old. Very active in a lot of ways and responsible for a 17-year-old, but nevertheless. Oh, it's been a year, so he's 18 now. Go in here and see Leonardo. Should I? No, I'll wait. I'll wait until I absolutely have to do it. Like now.
What exactly prompted that out?
I'm just tired of seeing that part of the map, like, you know, grayed out like that. It's annoying. I like to have a lot of information about the areas where I am. That's why games like this kind of irk me whenever they do stupid stuff like this. So, I'm gonna climb up the church and then jump over. I don't see the use in climbing up the tower only to get stuck. No one's gonna notice this at all. Oh, yeah. That could have ended bad. Alright. I probably could have done this as Ezio earlier in the game, but eh. Yeah, there's no way you could get me to do this in real life. I mean, I'm not even afraid of heights, but it's just the fact of climbing up here. No, no, no. You can have that. Oh, come on. There's gotta be a way around this. Oh, there it is right there. After I went around the whole freaking tower. Isn't there a chest in here? Yep. To get back all that money I threw away. Oh, that's such a harsh word to use. There we go. Don't have too much further to go. This is why I will not be streaming most of these things. Because I imagine if anyone's watching this, they are absolutely enamored and just enthralled by this. I'm just doing this so I can see on the map. Is there a glyph up here? I highly doubt it. I think that's the one I'm thinking about in Venice. Now I shall go see Leonardo.
Keep away from me, please. Guards!
Son of a gun. For the record, those of you watching this, y'all saw that, right? Just want to make sure you saw it.
Stay back! Stop! Please
Got
don't
him.
Kill me, signore. I'll give you all I have.
Don't care. Run away.
Spare me. You can have this sack.
I got your sack, Sonny. Now piss off. Let's see. I heard. I swear I heard the little shimmering of the of a chest nearby, but I may have been hearing things, as it were. Leonardo.
Ezio, you are still alive.
Look at this place. The past 2 years have been kind to you.
But you are not the same at all, are you?
I was hoping you might be able to help me with something.
Anything for you, my friend. Ha! You found another one. How exciting!
They use that phrase and that line
This
so much
one
in
is
this game.
tricky to break. Clever in its use of ancient languages. Maybe if I just... Oh, it seems to be a manual of sorts for different assassination techniques.
May I see it?
Wait, what's that? It's not so much a design this time, just a series of sketches. What to make of all this? Of course, and why not? What an inspired idea.
Can you make it for me while I try what's in that manual fragment?
Take it.
No.
I'll have my assistant set up some dummies for you to practice with. Hey, Vincenzo!
I'm glad they introduced some of these assassination techniques in this game, because the other game got so kind of boring with sort of the repetitive only assassinate someone from behind, or walk up to them and stab them. It's kind of boring. So in this game you could do this, which you could not do. Well, you could do it in the first game, but you had to run and then jump, which was a pain to do properly. And then of course this one's fun too.
I've done it. Come quickly. Look. Take it. Try it.
Thank
Looked
you,
like
Leonardo.
Ezio's pupils disappeared in that cutscene.
There's someone I need to see while I'm here. I cannot approach him publicly. Would you know a way?
The Medici?
La Volpe.
Oh no.
A fox. Shh. Capisco. But do you know where a fox might roam?
Perhaps.
In the woods?
Where the thieves dwell. Sta attento, amico.
The price of perfection is not measured in coin. Stati attenti.
Let's see.
Next week's public mass with the Cardinal will have to be cancelled due to a small...
Hit this viewpoint real fast. Oh, there's 2 hidden blades. Nice. I didn't know if that was in this game or Brotherhood. I'm so glad it's in this game. No, never mind. With the hidden blade, I guess. Okay. Because, I mean, I know I saw him deflecting stuff with his gauntlets, but I don't know. Fox hunt. Gotta find La Volpe.
What are you doing, idiota?
What? My pouch. My money.
Your money. I don't have your money.
Come here, you little bastard.
Get back here.
Stealing my...
Beg me.
That was quick.
I really have no interest in hurting you.
I love how he teleported on
Give me
top of
back
a
my
building.
money and we'll call it even.
Not so fast.
The Volpe.
What do you want? Who are you?
They call me many things. Murderer, tagliagole, thief. But you may call me La Volpe. At your service, Mr. Ezio.
How do you know my name?
It is my business to know everything in this city. Isn't that why you're here?
Indeed. I need to find someone. To know where he'll be before even he does.
Who?
Francesco de Pazzi.
Oh,
There's
Francesco.
word on the street of a caravan just arrived from Roma. A secret meeting at sunset tonight. You can learn something of Francesco's whereabouts there.
Do you know where it is to be held?
Ma certo. Let me know when you are ready, and we'll go. Ah, yes. Here is your money.
Nah, funny. Oh, no, 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 no. There he is.
Follow me. But we must move fast. Think you can keep up?
Nessun problema.
Oh, I have to chase him or race him? Apparently not.
Dio del cielo. He has hurt someone.
What are you doing back there? I said to keep up with me.
I don't know if I have to beat him there or not. I don't think so. Alright, it's you. Your music's playing. Seriously, you couldn't do that? Wow. Alright. When games want to do stupid crap like that, I just have to turn the other way. Just accept it. 20 seconds. I don't know if I want to make it or not. Should be able to. As long as I don't do anything stupid. Oh, just in time.
Here we are. Francesco Di Pazzi is meeting his people inside that church.
How do I join them?
There are catacombs that run under the city. They will lead you to a place where you can eavesdrop on the meeting. Grip that stone handle. Turn it, then slide it down.
Thank you for all your help, Volpe.
Buona fortuna.
Oh yeah, gotta sneak down into these catacombs. infiltrate this Templar meeting. This is often the common thread in Assassin's Creed games. Always have to eavesdrop on a meeting or sabotage a meeting or something like that. You know, I absolutely hate that kind of stuff in video games. I don't know. I was playing God of War Ascension recently, and that game is full of stuff like that. These like camera shots that like tell you what to do, and it's like I get it, you know. But I mean, this is like full of that kind of stuff. But I don't know. This game's a little bit better with it, I suppose. But it's so condescending. It's like, you know, the designers think that you're stupid and can't figure out where to go. That's a long jump.
How long do we have to stand here, Saverio? It's so cold.
What do you want, Hilario? Mr. Pazzi is paying us good money to watch the entrance, and the dead won't try to murder us. I can't wait to go home to Elena and tell her how much gold we made tonight.
There it is. Had to get my bearings there for a minute. That's just kind of silly right there. An assassin with an armor. Come on. Right in the anus. Imagine that was both uncomfortable and painful.
Eccolo! No, you don't! On him!
That didn't last long, did it? Alrighty. Oh no! That looked like... yeah. I was thinking for some reason that looked like a decorated pillar. Oh my gosh, what is going on? I'm trying to free run up this daggum wall right here. Yeah, I mean, in real life, I guess you could have jumped onto the banner and, you know, pulled yourself up, but I mean, depends on, you know, weight, but, you know, don't know how much the armor is or how much he weighs, so. But Ezio's kind of a slim, limber guy, so I'm pretty sure he could have crawled up it. Would have been fine. Or at least, that's what I keep telling myself. Oh, nothing. Okay. Oh no, of course, straight across. I sat there and, you know, ranted about how game designers think players are stupid. Here I am bumbling through this mission because I don't remember where I'm going.
The door. Keep watch while I go look. This was supposed to be an easy job.
I told you we shouldn't have come here. If I hear anything, I'm running to
Blofeld.
the other guard post. So help me God.
From James Bond, he's got a scar on his eye.
You won't escape.
That's a very humiliating way to die.
Saverio, I'll be back with the other guards.
No, you don't have to worry about him. Severia won't be, you know,
Yes, I think I know the way.
won't be with you anymore.
Run faster. He's not going to get me.
Me. Oh my gosh.
The way out. Have to find the way out.
I wish you could catch up to this dude and kill him, but I don't think you can. I think you have to chase him to the end of the line, which is kind of stupid. One of them you can kill, though. I say that, and it looked like I was gonna possibly get to him.
To arms! To arms! Kill the assassin!
It's a lot of bones.
Not you! He's there, on me! Now! To your position, like you were taught!
That was smart.
Now! Finish him! Remember your training, man!
Come on. These guys don't know how to sword fight. Take that back. Maybe they do a little bit. There we go. That's what I was waiting on. And up we go.
Et benedictio Dei omnipotentes, Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti, descendat super vos et maneat semper.
This is the Patsy. Or Fred. Yeah.
Bernardo.
It's all here. Swords, staves, axes, armor,
Staves?
bows. Our men will want for nothing.
I take this gift to mean the Pope consents.
He gave his blessing to the operation. As long as nobody's killed.
We're all set for the Duomo in the morning, Signore. The bait's been laid, but it wasn't easy. His fool brother keeps changing his plans.
See, we'll need to be on hand to make sure Giuliano even gets out of bed for church tomorrow.
What is it, Jacopo? Do you think they suspect something?
Impossible. The Medici are too arrogant or too stupid to even notice. Likely a bit of both.
Do not underestimate our enemies, Francesco. Or have you already forgotten how your son was murdered?
We'll suffer no such surprises this time, Maestro.
That was
You have my
abrupt
word.
one.
Molto bene. I should be off. I've some other business to attend to before I return to Rome. Gentlemen, tomorrow, the new sun rises over Firenze. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
May the Father of Understanding guide us. We get it. Oh. This is actually a tomb.
Look at that statue. It's identical to one in the Villa Auditore. I think you've stumbled onto one of the assassin's tombs Ezio's uncle mentioned.
Don't know which one this
Now that we know the way in, I'll tag the landmarks containing tombs in the database.
Looks Persian? Moorish? Something. Darius, yeah. So yeah. Oh, he was in well, there's a he's kind of tied into something in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, so kind of interesting. They know what they're doing, or at least I hope they do. The Volpe.
I know where Francesco will be and when. But
what is it?
I overheard something. They have weapons, enough for a battalion. Even the Pope has given support.
Typical of Sixtus, but... what the hell are they planning?
I couldn't understand the specifics, but it involves the Medici, and it begins tomorrow morning at the Duomo.
The Medici will all be there for Sunday service. Along with the rest of Firenze.
They're going to do it right in the middle of High Mass.
But it's also a chance for me to blend with the crowd.
Sixtus the Fourth.
Stop this madness.
He aided the Spanish Inquisition,
If we lose Lorenzo and Firenze falls to the
but he
Pazzi,
fought to prevent further abuses, annulled decrees of Council of Constance,
right.
and he was involved in the Pazzi conspiracy, so that holds up. And it was Innocent the 8th, and then Alexander the 6th. I was kind of confused. Yeah, next week I'm gonna, as I mentioned in my last video, I'm gonna start on Wolfenstein: The Old Blood. So perhaps be a little more lively in some regards than this, less exploration and more shooting and maiming and stabbing and violence. You know, America. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go straight here, I think. Unless there's a... oh no, it's right there. Yeah, I'll come back and do side missions and stuff to get money. Off stream. Yeah, I think this is actually gonna finish the whole season, or sequence 5, I think. Maybe this is 4. Yeah, this is 4.
There's Lorenzo, his wife. There's Giuliano, Lorenzo's brother. Where is Francesco? There he is. Time to strike.
Crepa! Traditore!
Oh. Oh!
Giuliano! No!
Well, talk about violence.
No! In nome di Dio! Vi scongiuro, pietà! Nessuna pietà! Cane maledetto! Fuori! Fuori! Fuori!
Your day is done, Lorenzo. Your entire family dies by my sword.
Fuck! Murder! I kill!
If that guy sounds familiar to anyone who's played Assassin's Creed, it's because he should. He's one of the many veteran voice actors that get to portray a lot of characters, but he also voiced Cesare in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I don't know his name. I want to say he also voiced John Pitt. No, not Pitcairn. Israel Putnam. I may be wrong. Maybe a different guy, but in Assassin's Creed 3. Yeah, he's putting up more of a fight than the son did. Yeah, he won't be having kids anymore after that. Again. Yeah, he's...
I had hoped.
Okay. Didn't know what was going on.
Saved my life.
It's nothing. But the man who did this to you has to pay.
Ah! Not now. I need help first. To my home. People I trust there. Can you... Ah!
Andiamo.
I'm losing a lot of blood.
Hang on, signor. I'm moving as fast as I can.
Too hot for me. No. Francesco de Pazzi! I'll kill him. I'll wipe his entire family from the city.
And actually, he does that.
Quietate, signore. Conserve your energy, or I'll be delivering a corpse. We're almost there now.
I don't know if Lorenzo de' Medici is actually like a, you know, oh, no one's good, I guess, but like historically, I don't know where he stood. Like, if he was a, you know, upright person, or if he was kind of a sleaze. I'm not sure. That monk screwing around. He was like, get out of here.
Lorenzo's been wounded. Aprite la porta. What's the password? Poliziano, open the maledetta porta. Christ gracious, come in quickly. The city is at war. Hurry. Wait. I am in your debt. Tell me, why did you help me?
You are not the only one who lost a brother to the Pazzi. My name is Ezio Auditore.
Ah. You're Giovanni's son. Your father was a good man. He understood honor, loyalty.
The Pazzi thugs are storming the Palazzo della Signoria. We cannot hold them off much longer.
No.
If they get inside, they'll murder our supporters and put their own devils in power.
Then my survival would mean nothing. I have to... Francesco de Pazzi. Help save our city, Auditore. Kill him.
Well, that's the idea. I'm gonna go hit this viewpoint real fast.
Francesco de Pazzi. Brought up as a noble in a city captivated by the newly rich Medici family, Francesco was taught to hate the middle class and its social climbers. Dismayed, he watched as the Medici Bank eclipsed his own, and centuries of influence over the Florentine government slipped away. It looks like the Spaniard offered him a solution. Rather than compete in something as dirty as banking, Francesco only had to do one thing for the Templars, one thing to put the middle class in their place for good. Kill the Medici. Giovanni Auditore tried to stop Francesco by putting him in jail, but the Templars took care of that.
Yeah, Francesco. He's a piece of work. Much like his son. Oh no, I don't need to get that. 'Cause if I do, that's gonna mess up my count whenever I go to get them all. That was a loud exhale. Anyway, now to kill this bastard.
Signori, I saw Francesco lead a battalion around the back of the Palazzo della Signoria. I fear he may be seeking another way in. Go, before it's too late. Do what you can!
Good night, sweet cats. Or farewell, Francesco. Oh wow, it's still a war zone in the city. Well. It's getting serious out there. Violence in the streets, panic, rumors, gossip, panic in the streets. We're lucky. Hopefully that wasn't important, because that entire box shattered. That ain't my fault either way. I mean, if your box just breaks like that, then you should have thought about that, you know, before you were carrying it around.
Again! Why aren't you dead? Men! Slaughter him!
He looks so pathetic up there. He doesn't look very intimidating. I don't know if it's the tights or just the way he's standing. I don't know.
There! I won't be losing us! Faster, ragazzi! Ah, you won't get away this time.
Go. Get out of here. I don't think I am. I am. This ain't no Rousseauian nonsense.
No one's coming.
What a wuss.
It's just us now.
Maledetto che il diavolo ti porti! Stammi lontano!
What a wuss. Come here, you little coward. Oh, oh.
Now Firenze will judge you for what you've done.
It's over. It's all over.
Oh yeah, it's all over.
Meglio essere felici in questa vita e aspirare a esserlo nella prossima. Requiescat in pace.
Libertà! 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 Popolo e libertà!
Libertà!
Francesco? There we go. Sequence 4, I think. Yep. So 10 more sequences left. Still 1478. Maybe it's a year or two. I forgot. Probably 2 years, I think. Not between this sequence and the last one, but you know, 76 to 78. I don't know why I said a year. Maybe I said 2. I don't know. I can't remember. So yeah, Ezio would be what? He would be what? 19. Yeah.
When I was 6 years old, I fell into the Arno. I soon found myself drifting down and into darkness. Certain my life was at an end. Instead, I woke to the sound of my mother weeping. At her side stood a stranger, soaking and smiling at me.
Alright now.
My mother explained that he had saved me. And so began a long and prosperous relationship between two families. Yours and mine. I am sorry I could not save your father and brothers.
You have nothing to apologize for. I believe Jacopo de Pazzi played a part in their deaths. They attack on you as well. I need to find him.
That coward fled before we could arrest him.
Have you any leads?
No. They've hidden themselves well.
They?
Jacopo was not the only conspirator to escape.
If they work with Jacopo, they were surely involved in the plot against my family as well. Give me their names.
Antonio Maffei, Archbishop Francesco Salviati, Stefano da Bagnone, and Bernardo Baroncelli.
Bene. I will go and see my uncle. He has men stationed in the countryside.
Wait. Before you go.
A codex page.
I took it from the files of Francesco de Pazzi, seeing as he clearly no longer needs it. I've always had an interest in things of antiquity. As did your father.
It is meaningful to me as well.
Then consider it a gift. Che il Signore ci protegga.
The Pazzi conspirators.
Jacopo de Pazzi, the money. This guy was the head of the Pazzi family, and he ran their banking business. An associate of Lorenzo de' Medici, he had nothing against him personally, so he hired 4 Templar hitmen to take care of the situation for him. Bernardo di Bandino Baroncelli, brought up to hate the Medici family for the exile of his cousins, Baroncelli ran the numbers in the Pazzi bank by day, and murdered for the Templars at night. It was Baroncelli who delivered the first blow. Stefano de Bagnoni. Known for his cruelty, Bagnoni was trained in Rome as a Templar butcher. It was Bagnoni who stabbed Lorenzo de' Medici in the back. Antonio Maffei. Witness to the sacking of Volterra by Florentine mercenaries, Maffei blamed Lorenzo. He joined the Templars to seek revenge. It was Maffei who slashed Lorenzo's neck. Archbishop Francesco Salviati. Convinced he would be the next Archbishop of Florence, Salviati was enraged when Lorenzo stood in his way. But the Templars were there to heal his wounds. It was Salviati who marched their troops into the city.
Well, I think I'm actually going to stop it right here, because I would start the next sequence, but I don't think I'd finish it. And I have something else I need to do, so maybe some other time, if I'm in a situation like this, I might try to go a little bit further. I mean, I guess I could. I'd get ahead, but no, I won't. Maybe next time I'll try to do a lot and get a lot done to the point where I can just, play and not have to worry about anything. But the goal is tomorrow. I might put in a lot of time tomorrow because I'm gonna. I want to at least get to Venice because I think that's kind of like the halfway mark in the game. So that wouldn't be a bad idea to do. See, loose ends. That's sequence 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 memories. Yeah, I think I'll just call it right here. That way, because I'll play a little bit more after a while and, get all my stuff that I need to get. That way I don't have to worry about money and, all that good jazz. So anyway, yeah, I think I'll stop it right here. And thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time, tomorrow.